When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Michie Stadium, home of the Army Black Knights. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Army Black Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Black Knights will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will have the football first. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question, it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Punt is on its way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So the Army Black Knights offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right. Speed, sideline to sideline, blitzing, so much versatility. Good luck.
Oh, gives him the tough, stiff arm. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down. Kick is in the air. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Handoff to the lone back. Hard running there. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. Shakes off the defender. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Quarterback will keep it. There he goes. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll give it to the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Sends it back in motion. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. fights off a defender. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. And the Black Knights have this offense rolling. Now on the option. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming here. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Hunt is on its way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Makes the quick grab. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Wolverines want to move quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Motion from the wideout. They'll keep it on the ground. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Turning it on!
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Wolverines really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle. At the 20, he's got space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wolverines!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. UCLA is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Southern California for some time.
Goes to the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback on the keeper. He breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Dropping back, it's Reeves. Right on the money. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Black Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Fullback's got it. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
How about the big fella? Usually in there to block. Those fullbacks don't get a lot of touches, but he makes the most of it. And one thing I can promise you, he's not used to running that far down the field. The oxygen tank will be needed for the big fella. He's used to short bursts, hitting people, creating first downs. To run 20-plus yards down the field, big buddy gonna need some oxygen.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Now facing a 3rd and long. The play action fake. Under fire. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Black Knights will go for it on 4th down. Gets the back moving. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? To the air on 1st down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The margin for error is so small in this conference, it's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference.
There he goes! Touchdown, Michigan! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. On the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. Give to the fullback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Pass falls incomplete, but that was basically a free play as the defense was offsides, and this is going to be a first down.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Using his feet.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
The Wolverines are stopped, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Francis. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Looking for room, it's Yates. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. Quick handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll run the sneak for it. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here comes the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. And the Black Knights need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. Cradles it at the 35. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Wolverines can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks into the open. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. After run, now throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Good right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Here they're trying to get to the edge. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. 1 snap coming before they head to the locker room. Looking for a man. It's Reeves. That's reeled in. It's Bruno. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
fellas, one thing we can always count on is a great atmosphere in West Point. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Blake Field inside Michie Stadium.
And the Wolverines will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Black Knights send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Running back searching for a hole. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. He lofts one down the sideline. He caught it.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the 3rd quarter.
They'll try to power it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Right back to the well. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Reeves. And incomplete on the deep ball. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They'll try the run. He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Wolverines will call on their punt team. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. They'll run the option. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Reeves. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
So here comes the Michigan offense. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Dumps it off in the flats. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man quickly. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Near the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, Michigan.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Jacksonville State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Gamecocks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Rice. Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. Fighting off the defender. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Black Knights line up to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Makes it past the marker. Busts through behind his pad. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Of 18. And that's a first down for the offense.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Rides the back on the option, the give. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on third. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
First and goal, Michigan.
Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Using the quick game.
Well, this defense is used to seeing this fullback just slam up on in there trying to block people. Now you release him out of the backfield to see if you can catch the defense off guard.
Leaves it with the running back. Turning it on. An explosive run, and he gets it all the way up to the 50-yard line before going out of bounds. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Second down, he'll throw it. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
You got to give this defense tons of credit. They came in here with an outstanding game plan. They were able to execute. They have not allowed a point, and still in the fourth quarter, they are bringing it, and they get another sack.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the returner will be dragged down. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles, well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Got room to work. Wide open spaces. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Wolverines, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Shows him the stiff arm.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs.
Got enough space. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
First and goal, Michigan.
They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The option look. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. The give as they work on that clock. Gets away from one, finds some space. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Firing to the right, complete. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Black Knights will line up to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like, when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.